We invite our very special guest, Karen Manna, up here to share a moment of mission.
Bless the Lord, O my soul. Good morning, beloved First Church community. Warm greetings I bring you this morning from the Woburn United Methodist Church, Pastor Bill Hoke, and your brothers and sisters in Christ there. My name is Karen Manna, and I'm a proud mother of 5, and an even prouder grandmother of 5. However, this morning, I am speaking to you as a foster mother. Excuse me. Isaiah 1:17 tells us to seek justice, to do good. My husband and I have been foster parents for 21 years, fostering well over 100 children, and we have been blessed to adopt 3. Our almost 21-year-old daughter is a junior at Brown University in Providence. Our almost 19-year-old daughter is a freshman at Howard in DC, and our 11-year-old daughter is in the 5th grade. We started fostering a little late in the game, as our older 2 were already out of college. We both had busy jobs, and the house was finally peaceful, and it was quiet. But for me, the house was much too quiet, and I missed the parental hustle and the sounds of children. I was actually standing at a spiritual crossroad, and I knew that God had a plan for me. For most of my adult life, I always wanted to be a foster parent. When I was a kid, my parents took in everyone, regardless of who they were. They took them under their wing. Our door was always open, and the light was always on. And my mother would very often say, "Karen, please set another place at the table." When I look back now, I realize how much the lessons they tried to teach me meant. Though I can't recall every single detail or each lesson, I do know this. Each person, each moment, every meal, every midnight phone call, and every last piece of my gum that they made me share became a very important brick in the foundation that my life has been built upon. They lived Isaiah 1:17. Seek justice, do good. They stood by your side no matter where you were and no matter what you did. Good, bad, or indifferent, they were always there. It's largely because of my amazing parents, and my husband's parents too, that we chose to be foster parents. The reason we stick with it, even on the ridiculously difficult days, is because we too want to provide some of the important bricks in a child's foundation. We truly believe our blessings will not be seen in our own accomplishments, but in the accomplishments of the children we are nurturing. In addition to being a foster parent, I also serve as the ambassador for the Cambridge, Burlington, DC office, which services Winchester, Woburn, Wilmington, Burlington, Cambridge, and Somerville. My role is to recruit and train new foster parents, and I would be remiss this morning if I didn't use this opportunity to advocate for our kids. This very day in Massachusetts, there are over 9,000 infants, kids, and teens in DCF custody, in foster homes, kinship homes, which means that they're living with a relative, and in pre-adoptive homes. When a child is removed and placed in DCF custody, our goal is to keep that child in or near their own community, so they can attend the same school, maintain relationships with their siblings and their friends, and participate in their extracurricular activities and perhaps even employment. However, due to the lack of foster homes, this is quite not feasible. Right now, Winchester has only one foster home. This means that if a Winchester kiddo was in need of a foster home today, there is a high probability that they would be placed as far away as Worcester or Springfield or even New Bedford, three cities that have more homes, or wherever there's an available bed. And this is so unfortunate. I can say that last month we were able to provide care for a 12-year-old little girl from Winchester for a short time. We actually had an open bed. We have 3 beds in our home. So that was a delight to have her. She was an absolutely adorable child. Foster parents are as unique as the children that they foster. They are young and old, and very old like me. I just turned 70. Single, married, gay, straight, black, brown, yellow, white. We come from all different backgrounds. Our motivations for fostering may vary, but it is our choice, and you can choose to do it too. You can become what we call an unrestricted foster home, which means that kids can come and stay with you for a long period of time. You can become a hotline home, which means kids come to you for just the night or perhaps even the weekend. Or you can become a respite home, which means that if another foster parent like myself needs to be away for a night or perhaps on a weekend or a week's vacation, you would provide care for their foster child. Some foster parents choose to foster teenagers, while others, like myself and my husband, we choose to foster medically fragile infants. Not everyone can foster. So what can you do? Most importantly, you can help us advocate, help spread the word, help us get the word out. You can bring flyers to your gym, your favorite coffee shop or bagel establishment, your daycare or your preschool, or even your office. We need to get the word out about the need for foster homes in this area. Being a foster parent is hard, but as Jesus knew, love does hard things. In fact, it's the hardest thing that I have ever done. It means living with a broken heart, but a heart that's also very full. My husband and I carry on because the benefits outweigh the cost. We carry on because the children in foster care matter. These are good kids from very hard places. Through no fault of their own, the adults in the system have let them down. And they deserve safety, they deserve love, and someone who is willing to get too attached without a guaranteed outcome. We carry on because foster care brought us our 3 beautiful daughters and 9 other little people who moved on from us to their forever family. We carry on because foster care brought us our 111 children that we've had in our home. And right now we have 1 beautiful little fragile baby boy who is home with my husband with no idea how his story will end. But every single child offers us a fresh look at the world. We certainly don't do it for the money, and we are not superheroes. We are more like you than we are different. But God gave each and every one of us a clear vision of the works we are to do. Do good, work for justice, help the down and out, stand up for the oppressed, go to bat for the defenseless. As we begin to travel on our Lenten journey together, let us be the good people of God we were supposed to be as we continue to learn ways to do good. Thank you for listening this morning. Peace be with you. Shalom.